I fear I have the dreaded travel burnout. Everything is so much bigger than I remember it being.
The view from up here is absolutely insane. You can see everything.
I've never had a churro before, so I'm so excited to try that. I need a day.
So beautiful here.
Ordering these in a British accent, there's actually nothing I find more embarrassing. Can I get some tater tots, please?
This is service local to Washington, D.C., making stops White Marsh Park and Ride, downtown Baltimore, Silver Spring, and the final stop is Washington, D.C. Thank you for choosing Peter Pan.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Kieran. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's vlog. I just arrived in Washington DC. I took the bus over from Philly this morning, which was probably about 4 hours. It wasn't too bad, but I have been up since 6 a.m. and it's currently 1 p.m. so it feels like it's been a long ass day already, but it's absolutely stunning outside right now. It's 28 degrees and sunny and I do not want to waste that. So I've just checked into my hotel, freshened myself up, changed my clothes, and I'm gonna head straight back out and probably just start at the White House and make my way around because I'm pretty sure all of the famous monuments are pretty walkable and close together. So that is my afternoon. I'm actually really excited to be here. I've been here once before with my parents. I think it was like 8 or 9 years ago when I was in first year of uni, and I don't think I really got to appreciate it. I remember after those holidays I actually had my first med school mock exams, so a lot of that vacation I was just trying to revise as much as possible, and I don't really think I took in as much of DC as I would have wanted to. So I'm excited to be back and do it properly. So first things first, I'm gonna grab some lunch because I am absolutely starving, and then let's go explore. Okay, 7 p.m. I have had the perfect day. It was such a weird feeling going around all of these places that I've definitely been before, but I don't necessarily remember. And also everything is so much bigger than I remember it being, which is so random, but I've had a lovely day. The weather really makes such a massive difference in how I feel about a city, and at the moment I'm really loving DC. So far it's probably been the most unexpected place that I was going to absolutely love. I don't know what it is about the vibe. I got the same thing in Philly, but again had some really nice weather, whereas like Providence, Rhode Island, I feel like I would have absolutely loved it if it wasn't raining the entire day. It makes a massive difference. I guess my only issue now is I've ticked off all of the main sites in one afternoon, so I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with the rest of my time here, given that I'm here for like 4 or 5 days, but that's a later problem. We'll figure that out tomorrow. Good morning guys, happy Friday. I fear I have the dreaded travel burnout. I've been traveling for about a month now, and honestly this is such a good problem to have. I'm not complaining in the slightest. I'm so lucky to be going on a trip like this, but I do put a lot of pressure on myself when it comes to visiting new places to make sure that I don't miss anything. I want to see everything, do everything, and I don't want to leave feeling like I've missed anything or I've wasted any time. And with that attitude comes a little bit of exhaustion, I can't lie. I feel really tired at this point. I'm also really bad with making myself feel guilty if, for example, I stay in bed past 8 a.m, then I feel like I'm wasting time, which is just not the case. And I've kind of gotten to the point now where I just can't be bothered, and I don't like that. I want to be excited to go explore and see new things. So I think today I am just going to give myself a little bit of grace. I've already stayed in longer than I normally would. It's like 10 a.m. right now. I think my only task for today is to finish reading my book. Honestly, I'm gonna go find a nice spot to just sit, relax, read my book. I'm currently reading the Magnolia Park series. I'm on book 4 and I am hooked. I think I'm at like 85%, so I think I can finish it today and put no pressure on myself to do literally anything else. And that just sounds so nice to me right now, and it's a beautiful sunny day outside, the perfect time to just chill and not be so hard on myself. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
An asteroid collision sent rocky debris through space. Soon after, 2 pieces fell in Sweden. And in 1969, just 3 months before the first Apollo moon landing, fragments fell in Ireland. These are the major recorded Earth impacts in the past decade alone.
Good morning, guys. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's about 1 p.m. right now. I am massively hungover. I think I had like 4 glasses of wine and 2 cocktails last night, which is really unlike me. I've really cut back on drinking recently because I don't love the way it makes me feel in the days following. But I don't know what came over me yesterday. It was so sunny and hot, and I just wanted to soak up the weather with a glass of wine and read my book, and I don't know, it just continued, and here we are. It's been a rough morning. If we're gonna look on the bright side though, I do think it's a really good excuse for me to just chill today and fully relax and recuperate, because I have started to just wake up feeling exhausted day after day. I need a day. So I went to Johnny Rockets to pick up basically just carbs to help with the recovery process, and it felt very American walking in there, I can't lie. So I got myself a double Impossible burger, some ranch, and then I believe these are my tater tots. Oh my god, they look so good. Also, ordering these in a British accent, there's actually nothing I find more embarrassing. The last time I did it, I was like, can I get some tater tots, please? And the guy literally looked at me and was like, yes, you can get some tater tots. So this time I was like, can I get some tots? Which felt more acceptable. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna get my pajamas back on, get into bed, watch some Netflix and enjoy my lunch.
Absolute perfection. This is exactly what I needed.
Okay, so I want...
Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. I feel revived. I'm so happy that I just had a full-on rot day yesterday. It was so needed. Honestly, on Friday it was like 28 degrees and sunny, and I really didn't want to miss out on that, but yesterday it was like 10 degrees, cloudy and raining, so I don't feel guilty at all that I spent most of my day in bed. But I did end up having to switch rooms yesterday, because when I did finally get out of bed, I noticed that there were ants all over the floor, and I don't understand how I didn't notice this sooner, because it makes me feel so gross that I was like lying in a room infested with ants. But that's the second time I've had to change rooms since being in this hotel, and it's so disappointing because it's such a good location and I put so much effort into finding hotels that were like good value for money versus location and actually had decent reviews. This one is like 10-15 minutes away from the White House, great location, but I've been in 3 different rooms in the space of 3 days and it's so frustrating. Hopefully third one's a charm. I do like this one. The Wi-Fi works, there's no ants. That's kind of all I can ask for, and I'm excited for today. It's another cloudy, chilly day, so I'm gonna do museums. I love that here all of the Smithsonian museums are free. You just have to reserve a time slot to enter. So this morning I'm gonna go to, I think it's called the People's White House. It's like the White House experience. You get to go and they've simulated what the actual White House looks like inside, and I think that would be really cool to see. And then this afternoon I'm going to the Museum of, I think it's African American culture. I read that it's a really interesting one to go see. So that's pretty much my day. I'm obsessed with this lip stain. It's the NYX Lip IV Hydrating Gloss Serum in Mocha We Met. It's the perfect like everyday mauvey shade. It actually has really good staying power. Like even throughout eating and drinking, it stays on my lips, and that's exactly what I want. That's what I've been looking for so long. So you just put it on. You can either leave it like that because it looks like a very pigmented gloss, or in like 5 minutes I like to dab it off and it leaves a really nice stain on the lips. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes, so I literally just take a bit of tissue and dab, and it just leaves you with the perfect stain. And then over top I've been using the Rhode Peptide Lip Shape in the shade Lean. And then to add a bit of gloss, I use the NYX Fat Lip Oil in the shade Losing Control. The perfect everyday lip. Anyway, I'm gonna finish getting ready and then head out because it is 10:20. My booking for the first museum is at 11:30 and I want to get a coffee beforehand. I actually thought that was a really cool experience. Definitely worth the visit if you've got time. It's now about 1:30, so I've got a couple of hours until my next museum visit. So I'm gonna grab some lunch and I'm really craving some pasta, so I'm kind of on the hunt right now. I've settled on the Cheesecake Factory because I forgot it's a Sunday, so most places are actually closed. Yum.
The view from up here is absolutely insane. You can see everything.
There's the Lincoln Memorial. You can see the base of the Washington Monument.
I have no clue what building this is, but it's also really pretty.
Dinner secured. I decided to go for Mexican tonight, so I got a couple of different arepas. I think that's what they're called. They're like naturally gluten-free. I've had them before, really yummy. So this one is cheese and black beans, and then this one is avocado, plantain and black beans, and I'm so excited to eat this. Happy Monday, guys. It is another perfect sunny day, so I'm gonna spend my day exploring Georgetown, but first I found a gluten-free bakery that I have to go to, so I'm gonna start there, grab some lunch and then head over to probably like Georgetown University and just explore the area. Oh my god, this looks so good. So I got an everything bagel with avocado, cream cheese, tomato and arugula. So good. And then I obviously had to get some sweet treats. Got a gluten-free churro. I've never had a churro before, so I'm so excited to try that. I got a chocolate eclair and a chocolate croissant, or pain au chocolat, I guess, which also looks really good. I'm obviously going to save some of these for later, but I couldn't resist.
So beautiful here.